Let's talk about the first one, this command and control kind of leadership. You know what I'm talking about, command and control? This is the old school belief that a leader's job is to tell, direct, and then inspect. Tell, direct, then inspect. And to be fair, it worked. It worked when the workplace was driven by compliance. It worked when the workplace was driven by just grind and repetition. But today, I'm not so sure. Today, in a world of knowledge creators, a bunch of creativity, a bunch of innovation, tons of rapid change, what I think is this approach, it shuts down engagement faster than maybe anything else. And we might be the leader that's like command and control. I have put up a lot of trophies on the shelf with this, leadership strategy. And all of a sudden, I got high turnover. I'm doing the same thing I've always done. Yeah, that's actually probably part of the challenge that you might be having. So how do we upgrade from this command and control? It's collaborative leadership, y'all. It is collaborative leadership. You still lead, but what we're doing here is we're co-creating. We're not just barking orders. You bring people into the process. You get them involved at point of creation. You ask instead of just tell. This is a great way to create harmony in today's workplace for today's leader. The other obsolete skill that I think is alive and well and maybe an opportunity, and I can tell you this was me at one point, always having the answer. Always having the answer. For a long time, being the smartest person in the room, knowing more than everybody else, that was considered to be good leadership. I mean, we wore that as a badge of leadership. All of this tribal knowledge, I like to call it, high product knowledge, industry knowledge, customer knowledge, whatever it might be. But here's the truth. The speed of change has outpaced one person's ability to know it all. We are in the day of artificial intelligence. It is impossible for you to impress somebody with your knowledge like you used to. So trying to be the answer bank in today's workforce, it's exhausting. And may I take it a step further and say it's unnecessary. You don't have to have all the answers. Now, this is not a license to be a derelict leader. We got to know and we got to grow and we got to consume and we need to be mentored and we got to be growing in these areas. But we certainly don't have to be a know-it-all. We have to be a learn-it-all. So what's the upgrade to this outdated, stale type of leadership? Learn to be the guide. You don't have to be the guru, but you do need to be the guide. If you want to master the art of being the best leadership guide, ask better questions. Guides ask great questions. They don't just tell you what to do. They help, but they're bringing you on the journey. And maybe you're like, Jeff, I've heard you talk about this question thing. Great leaders ask great questions. Because here's what we're doing. We're leading them to the answer, right? But maybe you've heard me talk about this and you're like, I got it, but where do I begin? What do I do? To get you started, we have created a free resource on our website, jeffhancher.com. It's called the Leader's Conversation Guide. This is designed to help you elevate your leadership through very impactful conversations. You get questions that I recommend, ones that I absolutely believe in, that are transformative leadership questions. We send those to you to deepen your relationship with your team and expand your influence. And I've also included in that free resource why each question is important, what to look for in your employees' answers, and how to use this information to be a better leader. Go get this free resource. It's easy to get to, jeffhancher.com/freebies. Look, instead of always feeling like you need to have all the answers, empower other people to solve. This is freedom, not a bad way to reproduce yourself in other people as well. Create an environment where people feel safe to bring ideas. They feel safe to speak up. They feel safe to communicate. This is leader as guide versus guru, and you don't need all the answers.